Hello everyone and welcome. So Black Shadow, hope you're keeping fairly well. I'm going to be using some of this video to talk about the upcoming Imperium Cup, which starts in about a week or so now. It's getting pretty close. Some of that, of course, are still available and open. If you want in, then please do check out the Patreon. It's $1. It goes back in the prize pool, and if you join, you get a seat in. And I'll be talking a bit more about that in detail later on. But first off, I want to talk about the 24-hour endurance stream that we did over the weekend. It has been a few days since then. I've kind of needed those few days to largely recover. As it turns out, you do something like that, it kind of messes with you, unsurprisingly. But it went incredibly well. First of all, I just want to thank everyone that popped by for the stream. It was one of the more difficult things I've ever done, certainly for a long time, to not just go that length of time, but continuing to play at a competitive level over the course that was very difficult. But yeah, thanks to everyone who came by, had loads of support, people obviously in chat, kind of helping to keep me going, keep me sane. Mr. Denon was present for quite a lot of it, actually, as well, certainly early on. Before he then obviously did the responsible thing and went to bed, but he did come back for the 24-hour crossing. Even when my body was starting to give out about sort of 17, 18 hours or so, which it definitely was. Like, it was really getting difficult. We managed to kind of push through. And again, huge thanks to everyone who joined along. If it was like doing it in front of like 4 people, I may not have made it, truth be told. So that was great. It was a success in far as obviously getting people involved for the upcoming Dune Imperium competition. We had about 20-25 sign-ups over the course of that stream, which is great. And what I'm going to do, I don't know the exact numbers, and we had a little bit into the TM jar, so I'm just going to call it a flat $200 that I'm going to put into the competition. I said 100, we've had a little bit extra via the TM jar, and obviously I said I'd do adding in courtesy of people who signed up. So I'm just going to call it $200, call it a day, round it up, and everyone can be happy about that. Now, statistically, the stream was completely absurd, and what I mean is that I didn't know quite what I was targeting as far as, like, the results of the stream. My assumption was that I'd obviously start with, start maybe playing all right, and then as time would go on, my performance would gradually decrease. And that definitely did happen. Though, it happened a lot later than I was expecting, which was quite a surprise. What I did not expect, though, was for the results that we got. We played 20 matches over the course of that stream, of which we won 10... and came second in 7 of them. This was a mix of some ranked games, some unranked games, and yeah, and 3/3. Never came last in 20 matches, even like 24 hours deep into a play session. We were still managing to avoid the bagel, which is crazy. We had some insane matches as well. We saw Tiebreaker single-handedly basically decide 2 matches, which was awesome. We had a game where I think we scored like 6 or 7 or 8 points in a round, and then the Baron just pulls an injury. He's like, I just win, as the Baron does, stuff like that. Completely ludicrous stuff, but yeah, like, on a results side, far exceeded anything that I was expecting. I could not have expected to win that. Like, I think we won like the first 7 of our first 8 matches or something like that. Absolutely insane. So as far as that's concerned, that was incredible. I've not done a particular dive into that stream yet. I just simply haven't had the time. I've got all the bits and pieces that have been going on. Been obviously organising for the Imperium Cup as well. But very possibly, once that gets underway, I might have the chance to sit down through the streams and have a little run through them, pick up some statistics. I'm sure there's some interesting information. Like, I know for a fact that we won like our first 4 matches, and I just happened to get Swordmaster first in all of those. So, again, 20 games is not the biggest sample size in the world, but it's not often you get 20 games back-to-back, that the data is all right there, nicely compressed. So, hopefully I'll find an opportunity to, like, sort of look through that and see if we can find any interesting stuff, but that'd be interesting. But yeah, just want to thank everyone for their company. over the course of the stream. It did not expect the stream to go so well, sort of results-wise. It's left me in the top 20 of the ELO system, which I believe the season is coming to an end at the end of the month. I will be doing a stream later on today. It might already be started by the time you're watching this. And I suppose I might have a little dickers at seeing if we can't get ourselves into the top 10. It's definitely doable. Would need another day of good results, but I've definitely noticed ever since I did the etiquette video and just talked about everything and just got it off my shoulders, like, I have been playing way, way, way better than I probably ever have done. This is probably the best, like, sort of streak of playing that I've ever had in this game, and I don't think it's even close. I talked about in the endurance challenge, I talked about the heater stream that we did back in April. We won like 5 matches in a row or something, and to be fair, what we achieved in that 2-hour stream was probably way more than that. A completely insane set of results, and I guess it makes me feel happy as well. I've not been someone who's I've never had a great result in any of the competitions we've done so far. I've yet to play like a proper knockout match. I've gone out in like the wild cards, and obviously a couple of wacky group eliminations as well. So it's nice to be playing decently at the moment. It makes me feel that I can actually maybe get a bit of a run going in the Imperium Cup coming up. But these are never easy competitions, and they only ever seem to get harder. So let's talk about the Imperium Cup then. So we have now crossed 100 entries for the competition, which is good. Again, the 24-hour stream definitely did its job. Just a notice for anyone watching this video, if you're already a member of the Hidden Assets Patreon, like as a council member as such, you can definitely join if you want to. You just need to let me or CJ know. You need to operate as kind of opt-in, otherwise we're going to start putting people and drawing them into groups when they might not be able to play, might not want to. So you need to let us know that you actually want in, and we'll get you sorted out of that. That's all lovely and well and good. Currently, me and CJ are in admin mode for the competition as well. I've been going through all the names of everyone that has currently listed, and getting everyone sort of listed as per their time zones, as is a thing that we've started doing with these competitions to help with the group stages. I will say at this moment that a vast majority of people during the competition are either in the Americas or in Western Europe at the moment. There was a little bit more spread out in the previous competition, but currently they're very predominantly those two sections, so that could make some matchmaking slightly interesting. As is always the way of these competitions, though, the more people that join, the greater flexibility that I get to make things a bit easier for them. So I'll have to address that as we go. Plan is to do the draws for it in about a week or so. But again, I'll let everyone know the full date and time a little bit closer to it. So just an added circular, there are a few folks that have joined the competition, but have not filled out a little side form that goes along with it. This is largely for working out time zones. Also, there are some folks that have joined, have given joined the entry fee on the Patreon, but haven't actually given us a Discord name to connect anything with. So while we appreciate, obviously, the entry, we don't actually know who you are. And because the Mentap thing hasn't fully worked and gone over automatically, yeah, it's caused a bit of an issue. So I have sent out emails to a few folks that have joined the competition but haven't filled out the form. So if you've got those, please do fill them out. It'd be hugely appreciative. Otherwise, we might get to a situation where we're looking to draw people, and there's a couple people I simply don't know who they are. I don't know what sort of time zone they're in, and it's going to be a little bit messy. So please, if you do get one of those, please do fill it out. It'd be much appreciated. Other than that, I think that's pretty much it, really. I can't think of too much else. Don't want to make this too long a video, because I've got bits and pieces to sort out and organise, and roles to allocate, and streams to prepare for, so don't want to make this too long. But yeah, just a huge thanks to everyone that popped by for the stream. It went super duper well. It's nice to be playing reasonably decently at the moment. That won't last, I'm sure. At some point, it will kind of start falling apart, but it is what it is. Enjoy it while it lasts, kids. That's the motto of the day. So yeah, thanks to everyone for their company. Again, please, if you haven't considered joining the Imperium Cup, please do so. The more people get involved in the comp, the better it is for just everyone involved. And it'd make me a very happy Shadow. We'll go with that. Take care, everyone. We'll see you soon.